Drum rolls, Read the Room. Read the Room is our segment of the show where we highlight movies and TV shows to watch this week based on global happenings and current affairs in movies, TVs, and in global affairs in general. And what do we have lined up for you today? So, today we have two new movies coming out in cinema on the same date of very opposing natures. But that's a good thing for you because now you have more variety. Number one, we have Caught Stealing, starring Austin Butler, Zoe Kravitz, and Matt Smith. So this movie follows Austin Butler's character, who's been dragged into this world of crime by one of his acquaintances, and so we are following him as he tries to wrap his head around the conspiracy that's going around, and trying to understand why his life is in danger and why he's being chased by Jewish mobsters. So it's directed by Darren Aronofsky, the same guy who's brought you some of your favorite classics. I'm trying to remember one. I'll do my homework better next time. But that name is actually very familiar, and it's a quite a respected name in the movie space. So I want to see why people are very geared towards his work. And of course, Austin Butler is proving to be one of the rising movie stars of our generation. Him and Zoe Kravitz have been putting in the work, appearing in like The Batman, and Austin Butler putting in a solid performance in Dune Part 2. And now he's soloing his own movie again after starring in Elvis, and now we have him in Caught Stealing. So I'll be definitely be showing up for this. Sisi kama watu wa Deep State at Certified Cinema, we've been invited for an exclusive preview of Caught Stealing that's happening today. You guys will be seeing it at the official premiere that's happening tomorrow on August 29th. So allow us to be your inside men and women at this event. We'll go see it and tell you what to expect. And for movie number 2, we have The Roses, another movie that's coming out tomorrow. Same time, same place, in cinemas, same time as Caught Stealing. Now, this is a romantic comedy. So for my rom-com people, you guys seem to be eating good this year. And we have another one starring Benedict Cumberbatch, aka Doctor Strange in the MCU. And also alongside him is Olivia Colman, who stars in The Bear, had an appearance in The Bear. And we also have Andy Samberg on this one. You probably know him from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So for lovers of the show, if you've been wondering what he's been up to ever since the show ended, you want to see more of him, make sure to watch The Roses. And if you love and are into rom-com, this is the movie for you. For our third pick of Read the Room is Scream, because we're still reeling over the fact that Scary Movie 6 has just been announced. Now, last week we watched Scary Movie. It was in our list for Read the Room last week. And today we want to watch Scream, which is the movie that Scary Movie has been parodying. This is what, is a staple in the horror slasher genre, especially revolving around teenagers and serial killers. This has been the staple for this, for Scary Movie, and it's what started it all. So we're going to make sure we see Scream, the 90s movie, just to get a gist of where it all started. And finally, since we were talking about the geek culture today and how far it's come in Kenya and where it's going, we are going to watch the movie that made the nerd and the geek culture popular, not only in Kenya, but also around the world. When you think about conventions, when you think about fandoms, when you think about cosplayers and comic books, this is one franchise that popularized the medium and made the community come to life. I'm talking about none other than Star Wars. Yes, so for our fourth pick of the day, we have Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. This was the first Star Wars movie that started it all and brought the Star Wars franchise to life, and now brought about the conversation about the Jedi and the Sith, and had cosplayers lining up in theaters to see what this new franchise has to offer. And from there, the nerd culture started growing to where we are now, having conventions like MJX, Otamatsuri, and even Nikon. So this is the movie that brought it all together. And in celebration of the geek culture and more to come, we want to see where it all started. If you haven't seen it, make sure to see it. If you've seen it, make sure to see it again, like me. So just to cap it all off, a rundown of the list today on Read the Room, we will be watching Caught Stealing, coming out in cinemas tomorrow, August 29th. The Roses, starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman, also coming out tomorrow, August the 29th, in cinemas. So for my rom-com people, my crime thriller people, Austin Butler lovers and Benedict Cumberbatch lovers, all the ladies who are reeling over those two men, this is the weekend for you. And then we'll be watching Scream as we gear up and celebrate the announcement of Scary Movie 6. Scream is the movie that started it all, so make sure to see it. And as we celebrate geek culture, we want to see where it all started. So we will be watching Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. And that is it for today's show, ladies and gentlemen.